I want to go ahead and apologize for my thumbnail. An afro doesn't work on this face. If I had lived in the 70s, I'd have a charisma score of -2. Anyway, this story isn't about facial proportions and bad hair choices. It's about a promise I made to my daughter and how that turned into a daddy-daughter odyssey that led us straight to Middle Earth. It started with Arwen asking if we could paint along to a Bob Ross episode together. And of course, naturally, I said yes.
I feel like a serial killer.
I wasn't just going to paint any happy little tree. I had a vision of the Lonely Mountain. I mean, it fits in my aesthetic. And who wouldn't want to have a picture of the Lonely Mountain hanging on their wall? So I combed through all 403 episodes of the joy of painting. Well, okay, maybe not all of them, until I found the perfect one. Season 23, episode 3, Mountain Ridge Lake. We got the brushes, we got the colors, the canvases, and vastly underestimated the amount of turpentine we would need. Now, Bob Ross can do this whole painting in 30 minutes, but for us, it took way longer. And we paused. A lot. Mixing paint to match Bob's exact shade of mystical mountain mist is also an art form, okay? It turns out his brushes as well aren't just tools, they are enchanted. Ours, not so much. They did not do what his did. Just saying. By the way, his giant palette, yeah, we didn't have that. I was out of room after mixing the second color. And next time, I'm getting one of those fold-out tables you see vendors using at conventions or something. Also, Bob magically pulls clean brushes out of nowhere. All right, me, I would have needed 10 of every brush just to keep up. So what do? I had to keep pausing it just to go clean my brushes and start fresh again. We also wanted to do the most iconic part.
There we go, just shake it up.
But flinging toxic paint thinner around my house, come to think of it, probably wouldn't have brought much joy. As it came together, I kept thinking, there's no way this is gonna work. But somehow, it did. Even Arwen's painting turned out incredible for a 10-year-old. Of course, she was calm, focused, and clearly channeling Elven grace. Me, however, I was panicking the whole time because it kept looking better and better. So the whole time I'm thinking, oh my God, please don't mess this up. But Bob's a wizard and a real teacher. So with enough rewinds and inner child optimism, we pulled it off. Again, I want to remind you though, Bob made his in 30 minutes. Our total runtime, 4 hours. 6 if you include cleanup. But this was the result. Behold, Erebor. This was more than a painting project. It was a moment I got to share with my daughter and a reminder that imagination, patience, and a whole lot of paint thinner can still make some magic. And this memory will live forever on the walls of our new home. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join the guild, so you can see the moment we finally get to hang these in my DIY Fantasy Flip series. I'll see you on the next adventure.